This video will cover creating contacts and activities for other REALSTACK users. A common scenario is receiving inbound calls from leads on a property for another agent or broker. It is best if you are logged in as a client admin user, but these steps can also be applied when logged in as a client user role in REALSTACK. In this video, I am logged in as Jill Smith and will be assigning a contact and activity to Chad Polk, the listing representative. When a call comes in, the first thing you will do is search for an existing contact already in the system for that listing rep or user. From the contacts table, select the drop-down filter for users and select the user who is representing the listing. In this case, Chad Polk. Then search in the text box filter for the contact who called in. In this case, search Brett, such as in Brett Favre. The Brett Favre contact does not exist for Chad Polk user, so I'll go ahead and create the contact now. On the left navigation menu, click Add Contact. On the contact form, make sure the Assign To dropdown has Chad Polk as the user so that he will be able to have full access to viewing this new contact and will get the email notification that the contact has been assigned to him. We'll quickly fill out the Add Contact form and click Submit. Next step is to log the completed activity for the inbound call that you just took. Click the Add link in the top right of the activity stream so that the activity will auto-associate with this contact here. Begin to fill out the activity form. Make note of the Assign To field defaulting to you. Leave this Assign To field as is because you are the user who took the call and is logging the completed activity. Type a short subject of the activity, set the due date as today since the call just happened, set the activity type to call because it was an inbound phone call, and the status defaults to completed. In this scenario, it is not necessary to worry about the account field, but you see the contact is already pre-populated for you because we originally started on the contact details screen for Brett Favre. We don't have a deal yet, and next you can associate this activity to the listing circle bar P because that was the property Mr. Favre was interested in on the call. Input any notes you may want to reference. Set the source as website because Mr. Favre referenced seeing this new listing on your website. And conversion isn't necessary on an inbound phone lead activity. Click the button Submit and create another activity. So this current activity will be logged and then you can assign the next open activity to Chad Polk to call Mr. Favre back. First, the Assign To field will need to be Chad Polk so that he gets the email notification of an activity being assigned, and when he logs into REALSTACK, he will be able to see this activity that was assigned to him. We'll create a quick subject that is informative. Suggest the due date. Activity type should be set to whatever you are suggesting the listing rep to do. Notice the status defaults to Not Started. The next column has all the previous activity-related fields still populated. Add your notes for information and guidance to Chad Polk in the Notes field. Source and conversion are not necessary in this instance. So at this point, Chad Polk should have received a notification for the contact being assigned to him and the activity being assigned to him as not started. This simple process is an excellent alternative to receiving inbound phone calls and typing all this information in an email. The benefits of entering and assigning information in REALSTACK are logging of inbound calls is streamlined. You have a detailed record of this new lead and activity for reporting. Listing reps are efficiently notified of inbound leads the brokerage is generating for them. And most importantly, the brokerage marketing paid for that lead, and they'll be able to add this new lead to future marketing campaigns such as email newsletters and more. What we'll do next is look at what the listing rep would have seen. First, you'll see the email notification of the contact assignment with all the contact information you provided. Next, you see the email notification for the activity assignment with all the contact and activity information you provided. Ultimately, what the listing rep is able to do is click the activity link towards the top of the email and view this activity in their RealStack account. From the activity detail screen, the listing rep will be able to click the edit icon in the top right corner and mark this activity completed at the appropriate time. If you have additional questions about creating contacts and activities for other users, email support@realstack.com.